Go ahead and share your share the application with me or whatever on Discord.
Boom doo 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 bam bada boom doo ba doo ba ba doo ba da doo bow da ba doo bow ba da bow ba ba doo bow ba da ba bow boom doo doo doo.
Did you share it in the Discord?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did. We're live, by the way. I'll say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
It is that time again. I am Rob.
And I am Carter.
And we're here to play a little Final Fantasy X for you. Because we love you. It's been, we need some games with good vibes. And Final Fantasy X, when the story is not being horribly depressing and existential, has some pretty damn good vibes. I'm here for them.
Oh yeah, I love this game,
dude. It's kind of a masterpiece. I mean, Waka and the others are waiting outside. Like I could make strong arguments for every part of this game being incredibly good. Let me turn my mic down just a little bit. Hello, everyone who is in here with us already, and preemptive hello to those who will be joining us at a later occasion. And if you're watching this on YouTube down the line. Wow, what's going on?
Sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa, you're giving this
Ooh.
to me?
Yeah.
Fancy sword. That's the sword from the cover of the American art.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Because we don't get the cool, awesome Japanese art for all the Final Fantasy games in America. Like the really minimalist, beautiful paintings.
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right?
We get Americans have to have the plot explained to them with images.
when the last calm started.
The calm?
It is a nice sword, though.
Yo, it's a fucking beautiful sword.
But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today,
Yeah,
lives
she
as a
leaves as a
summoner.
summoner. Yeah.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Girl, you packing a suitcase?
You really don't need all that.
Yeah, we're going adventuring.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
Oh, that's sweet.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, that's right. Leave the box. I'm not schlepping it for you. I saw Spaceballs. That thing probably has a fucking hairdryer in it. How else do you keep your hair perfectly coiffed like that in this muggy ass tropical island weather? I see
She's
you.
just gonna leave that suitcase on the like step out there.
Yeah, she's not even gonna like bring it back. Damn.
Go
Yuna?
put it in your room or something.
Inconsiderate.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
It was a
like,
nice suitcase.
It was. Like, someone on that island probably worked really hard weaving that. Oh, shit. That's a wolf.
Why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
We're gonna beat it up with that sick-ass sword we just got. Pop. Yeah, get pop. Pop, pop, pop.
One pop.
Not too shabby. You kept
Not
up
too
with him pretty well.
Yeah.
Might make a good guardian someday.
I mean, I'm basically a guardian now. I'm gonna be fighting with you.
Flyer, my kind of customer.
Isn't everybody a guardian in this game?
You eventually all be. A spoiler that the party gathers. Oh no. Okay. And we're running. Oh yes indeed. This is such a beautiful game, and Besaid Island has like one of my favorite soundtracks out of pretty much any game. That thing looks like a magic enemy.
Watch this.
I'm gonna beat it up with my sword. Look at it, and dumb jelly body.
Get blobbed.
Uh oh.
You gotta use magic.
That thing. If you can't beat him down, you gotta use
Magic? Element?
Element.
Let's have our black.
Magic.
Element. Magic.
Good thing I'm here.
Yeah, clueless. You dumb bitch. I'm gonna set it on fire with my fucking mind.
And ice fiends are weak. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about
Well, what about
lightning?
lightning and water?
Wind and water are opposed.
Yeah, no
this
shit.
one here is a water fiend.
Have you never played Pokemon Tedious? Tideus? Boom. I'm gonna set it on fire. See, your dumb sword can't do shit.
That was a bad.
Oh.
This one's a water fiend.
Oh, it needs to be Water Fiend.
Let's get this over.
Oops.
What'd you hit him with?
I hit him.
Water.
Oh, cool. He's not going to attack me. I didn't realize that that was water. I thought it was ice. Boom. Oh, I almost killed it. Whatever. Boom. Oh, I have sphere levels. I'm going to apply them. Yeah. Move. I would like to move, please. Yeah. Use. I'd like to use, please. Oh. Yeah. No. Waka. Waka is one of my favorite supporting characters in this and most games. Alright, which way should I be going? I guess this way. Before I commit. What is over here? Can I not look? Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody starts at kind of like a slightly different.
Oh shit! I just went the wrong way. Because this is that's Lancet, and that's Kimahri stuff. And there's no reason for Walken to have that. I just wasted a level. Whatever. Oh no. Early game experience by which we will get by the pile. Look at that lovely scenic village. Look at your Bodunk town. We're never coming back to it.
Take your time.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Oh.
You and your, what's it called when your eyes are two different colors? Heterochromia?
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
I'm not sure. That's a science question.
Oh, well, You're supposed to know that, Carter. You're our resident scientist. I'm a judge. I'm versed in the law. You need to be the one prepared and equipped to answer these things. I expect better.
What's going on?
That is true. That is true. That is true. I'm shaping up.
All right.
Here we go.
There you go.
Here we go.
It's an ancient
Here we
custom.
go.
People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Seems like a good idea to pray with him. Don't wanna row in the wrong way unnecessarily. Damn, Waka is like a fucking unit of a dude compared to Titus. New save data, yes indeed. Alright. Just gonna go down this way. Look at those save points up there. If only there were some way to get to them now and not like 30 hours from now. Hey, you're a thing.
Wait, isn't this... We're getting close to this part. What's that guy's name who you have to pay to get... He's like Albed dude, and you have to pay him at the beginning of the game, and if you don't...
He's on the boat.
Do you ever pay that guy, or...
Yeah, no, I invest in that guy. It's worth it by the end of the game. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, look at the kit. Oh, he's not in a good mood. He looks ready to slap shit. Unnecessary. Guess what? I'm gonna cheer twice. Yeah, that's what. Now I'm gonna beat you in your dumb fucking face.
Just a test, I think.
Yeah, no, this is an optional fight. I mean, not optional, but like, you know what I mean, like story fight. It's neat how they made Kimahri like Blue Mage and Dragoon.
That's enough.
Like,
yeah.
His role is like
you,
both of those classes.
Right, they gave you a pretty good option. Or you can go kind of any way you want with
What's
them.
with that guy?
Yeah, no, he's definitely the most versatile character.
Of the Ronso tribe. He's learned
But like, it's definitely worth it to like invest in magic because magic buffs his overdrive, which is the Blue Mage abilities. That doesn't benefit from his attack, and like Titus, Aaron, and Waka are already beat sticks anyway. You don't need a fourth one, you know.
But he has protected me since I was a child.
He's protected me since I was a child. Man, worth no AP. Oh, but I got a shield and some ability spheres. Who can equip the bangle? I forgot. Is it Yuna? No. Is it Waka? No. Shit. Yeah. Oh, I remember what we have to do for that. To get the various overdrive modes and shit. Is Titus Pelvican? Yeah. Also, pretty shitty of Kimahri to like jump the party and then not actually help. Thanks, bud. Alright, give us some more tutorial fights like this one. Look at that big fucking dumb bird.
A flyer.
Gonna
That's your
punch
department,
it in
right?
its dumb fucking teeth. I don't give a shit.
Why don't we let our
Oh,
summoner
we got our
show us
summoner
what-
show, yeah.
I love this theme.
Oh, the fight music theme.
Yeah.
First real battle.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It's a pretty
Show us what your
slapping
training
theme.
has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Val 4. Low-key one of the best abilities in the game because of that delay turn effect. If you like level Yuna up enough, that Valifor actually has some like good stats. I need to like, before we get too far into this, do some research into like how the Aeons get more powerful and stuff like that so we can be equipped.
Yeah, there's definitely like a balance to just the summons and then the spear grid. As long as you got those down, you're pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, that is more damage. Oh, you're gonna Sonic Boom me. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Thunder. Yeah, there's no reason not to be just mass spamming spells right now.
Put your thunder on him.
I believe it was the modern poets Metallica who said it most eloquently. Ride the lightning. Ride it to death. Super, just dead and gone. Dude, it's been a day, been a week.
It has.
It's been
one of those.
been collective existence.
That's a good word for it.
Yep. Now what am I tutorializing? Up, another one.
Another one of those. No problem. Give this one to me, huh? Say
Yeah.
good night, birdie.
Ooh, yeah, we're getting dark. Oh, can't hit shit. You big ol' bitch. Big ol' dummy.
What class was that though?
What?
Waka's pretty like original as far as like any. There's not too many similar class, but I mean, what class do they take from? Like all his abilities.
That's actually a good question. Can I actually special cheer? Yeah. I'm gonna buff Waka and make sure everybody get XP. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think. Gladiator maybe?
Yeah, but also
No.
kind of like red mage.
Oh yeah, no, actually that's a good point. Like Red Mage, Elementalist gets the like status effects a lot.
Yeah.
If we're going, what else? Green Mage?
Was there a green mage in Final Fantasy V?
I did not play 5. It's one of the ones I actually really want to play.
Yeah, let us know below if you want us to play 5.
Yeah, no. So 6 is on my list. 9 is really high on my list because I haven't played a lot of Final Fantasies. I've played all the Evil East ones, like all the ones, with the exception of the original Final Fantasy Tactics. But like all the other ones set in that setting, I've played them. Evil East is my favorite Final Fantasy setting, and then Spira.
You played T2 or what was it, like Grimroar?
Oh yeah, Grimoire of the Rift. So Grimoire of the Rift is really good. I make strong arguments for that game being in some ways superior to the original Tactics Advance, but in other ways less so. It's So there's 2 new races in that one. They added the Sikhs from Final Fantasy XII, and this like winged harpy-like race, which was really sick because it could fly, and units that can fly in a tactics game give you just really cool options and shit. And it was really good. Lots of classes. It carried over the loot system from Final Fantasy XII, where you could like turn in loot for. Ooh, please, oh god damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you need to check out Tactics Ogre. They have they have a few of them. One's on the PSP, which is a remake.
That's cool. So
an old one that I guess it was originally on the Famicom, and then it went to the PlayStation 1. But I think that's like the Let Us Cling Together, and then they had a Game Boy Advance one, which was called the Night of Lotus.
Oh yeah. And we're talking
Which
about
might
Tactics
be
Ogre,
just
right?
like-
Just to make sure I'm not like zoning.
Yeah, Tactics Ogre. Just since we were on the subject of Final Fantasy Tactics, it's similar.
I've been wanting to try it. It's something I've heard many good things about. And
I like the writing a lot, and I feel like it's more reminiscent of the original Tactics.
well, the first Final Fantasy Tactics was basically the War of the Roses, like the real historical War of the Roses. Like between the Lancasters and Yorks. It's also the story that Game of Thrones is based off of.
Right.
Alright. That way leads to damnation. I need to go this way? Yes?
You need to look
Yes.
for her, like, level 2 spells.
I just found them. They're down this way. It's right here. Because that's priority 1. Boom. Sweet, an extra 5 casts. And then what's next? Is that... So, we're not leaving Besaid until we get this, which is not that far. That's only like 4 more levels to grind. And what is this? Extract power? I think that's one of Arin's things. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I
Arin
think
thing.
he goes up to the right.
Yeah, because here's. Well, this is one of his abilities. That's probably worth grabbing. Because it's right there. We'll do both of the. Well,
That's
we'll
up
grab
to-
paste first.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Whatever. It's not like we're not gonna grind in this game. This is one of the only Final Fantasy games that like I've played that I genuinely don't mind grinding. It's like therapeutic because the music's so fucking good. All right. So is there a save point this way before we get forced to leave? Cool. New save.
Oh, I think
Nope.
I know where we are. We're
Alright.
going back. We're going back. Let's
Yeah.
get a little grindy.
Yep, we're gonna get a little grindy boys on before we because now that we've done this, all actual random encounters will play through here, and it's not the tutorial ones. And we're gonna get our boy leveled up.
It's over.
Yeah, it's interesting how they like
I'm good, yeah?
differentiated their just kind of like the status ailments, and then you had certain weaknesses for certain monsters.
Yeah,
I think you'd really like Persona.
I've been told by multiple people that I should play Persona, and it's like people whose like opinion on games I respect. So like, it's not like just someone being like, hey man, you need to fucking play this game. It's like, okay, like what other games would you recommend? I don't know, fucking dashing centaurs and dashing dinosaurs and sexy centaurs, Winter's Tale. Like that's probably what I'd recommend. And I would tell you you're a fool. That's a terrible recommendation. Don't do it.
I think you would. I think you would really enjoy the Persona games.
Oh yeah, no,
Let's give 'em
I'm.
all we got.
God, that sword is fucking badass. The one I picked up off the ground for Titus.
Yeah.
The thing looks like it's got like the handle up in the blade. Damn, that is fucking cool. Man, Waka, thanks for the brother's sword, but like this one's cooler.
Is that the one that has a dark attack on it?
Yep.
Or?
It has a chance to blind on every hit, which is pretty good.
Need a good jolt?
The sword?
He has dark attack now, just on hit, which is really strong against a lot of stuff early game. The gentlest grind. These enemies aren't worth dick, but we have to beat them because I didn't want to be overly Gouda, not terribly Havarti this
Four of
playthrough.
us, this is no problem.
But we're gonna cheese a little bit, just a wee bit, hair bit. But
Yeah,
it's
every now and then you get one of those flying ones, and they give a pretty good amount.
yeah. Well, really, it's as long as we have 3 enemies. Like if we have less than 3, we're just not getting, because I think they're all 2 AP each. But this is all good sphere grinding and shit. Like we're gonna have tons of them for days now. Also, Gil, which will be important soon, because we're investing in our dude. You should definitely not look up how much money you need to invest with him to get certain quest rewards, and then definitely not message me that as to spoil the amount for a later occasion.
Well, I don't think it's 10,000.
You don't think it's 10,000? You don't have from, say, a reliable source that it would be? You don't hear that?
No, I definitely don't. I would
Good.
definitely have to look up that stuff.
Dude.
Because it's definitely not
Ooh,
10,000.
Bright Shield. I hope you like that ginger ale right in your ear.
Get that
Ooh,
Gingy.
and now Titus is immune to dark, so he blinds on hit and is immune to being blinded. That's sick. That's a nifty combo.
We'll take it.
Hey, Marge.
Shut up, Marge.
Dude, so, make a mental note, because I'm gonna send you a picture of my beautiful baby boy kitten I picked up this week that I love more than anything. He's fucking beautiful. And he's,
What's his name?
His name is Hermes.
This is gonna
I'll handle it.
And he's a little like tabby, and I don't know what the other, I forget what the other breed is. It's like spotted. It's like a spotted, semi-spotted tabby, and he's just like super tiny and affectionate and gentle. He is currently passed out on my foot under the desk, just being a treasure.
That's the sweet spot.
Yeah, just being a beautiful thing in the universe to derive joy from.
This'll be easy.
You right? It is easy.
It's the cave of dreams and wonders.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The best cave, the Beauregard place. Were you saved at the Beauregard place?
Dude, let me tell you, if there was ever a place I was saved, if there was ever a place that I experienced redemption, Beauregard place. It was Mary. She looked at me and she said, "You're in the Beauregard place, and you need to be saved. Would you like to save your game?" And I'm like, "I would." We learned to flee. We are truly great heroes.
Yes, our most used skill has now been acquired. The MVP of the game is the flea node on the fucking spear grid.
Actually, not.
It's the center of the plot. Center of the plot.
Let's be real. The real MVP in this game is any item that lets you evade enemy random encounters selectively. Like, I think it's the ability is called Radar. It's low-key one of the best things in the game, because if you're already at level, you just progress to the next cutscene, and you don't fight anything. I actually, like, went through the entirety...
Is that Waka's, or that's one that Titus learns?
Radar?
I mean, I'm sure everybody can learn eventually, but who is originally planned to do it?
It's a thing that appears on items. Nobody can learn it. I believe Riku's legendary item has it already on there, because that's how I got it. Spoiler alert, Riku joins the party.
Yeah, they don't know who Riku is. Unless they watched the last episode.
Yeah, I would hope they have. I would hope that they would not have jumped to the second episode. You're missing some critical plot stuff, bud.
Actually, I think this might be the first episode. They just don't know it.
It'd be pretty crazy if we started like 2 hours into Final Fantasy X. Like, dude, we should just do that. We should play a game like 70% of the way through and then have our first episode be like at the rising action to the final act of the plot and just be like, alright guys, welcome to Final Fantasy XV. We've been playing it for about 35 hours now and we're ready to bring you in up to speed. I don't know, there's a plot going on. Anyway, and then just keep playing as if nothing was wrong.
Yeah, people don't mind. Dude, that'd be cool. We can do it.
We can do it. Can we
Next
not play?
time.
Can we not play Final Fantasy 15 though? I did not like Final Fantasy 15. Any game that starts off with 5 minutes of you pushing a car across an open desert is a fucking bad game.
Dude, you don't like pushing cars, dude? That's like super tight though. It's like a real life situation.
No, I know it's a real life situation. I've been there. That's why I'm not a fan. You may be surprised to learn that pushing a car under a hot sun, say in Louisiana, where the humidity is 196%, and there's a mosquito swarm living in your throat and in your heart. Where's the lie? What am I doing? Oh, I got a shield. I'm curious for who it goes on. Sleepward.
Bangle? Oh.
Ooh.
No.
What do we think we're more scared of? Falling asleep or not being able to see? No, not being able to see, because if you fall asleep, the instant you're hit, you wake back up. But dark is dark, and you stay blinded for like 3 turns, and that's no bueno.
I haven't seen any enemies though using dark in this area.
Oh, that's a very late game.
Yeah, unless I'm just not seeing it.
That's actually a pretty late game status effect now I'm thinking about it. Then again, sleep happening consistently is also not an early game thing either. Did they just silence Lulu? What? Did
Okay,
you?
so someone...
You? Bad person. She needs
So I
her
think,
voice.
yeah, the foxes have silence, but I don't think there's anybody who does dark until the until that like forest thing.
Here, just beat it up. Here. That's the best attack animation in this entire game. Alright.
It does get pretty redonkulous.
Time for Yuna to get some XP.
I'm ready.
White magic. Asuna.
Light shine strong. Our woe be gone.
Oh man, that was a sick rhyme. Real
Yep,
shit.
yep.
Like
she's just getting ready for the sequel.
oh my god,
I'll handle
Or she's a pop star.
oh my god. Couldn't we talk about Final Fantasy X too? I know we're playing Final Fantasy X, but like
I've never played it, so I couldn't tell you. I've watched like a little bit of somebody else playing it.
I've played 80% of it. I reached like the final part of the 4th act, quote unquote, fourth or fifth act, 4 or 5 acts, and like I put it down, not because it was like bad. I just like I hit a point where I had to grind, and my motivation to grind wasn't there, so the game just didn't get finished, which is a little unfortunate because it wasn't bad. It's cringy sometimes because.
So we're playing it after this game?
I mean, I have
as
it.
a continuation?
I mean, I have it. It's 10 and 10-2 are both on here. I
have it too. I've never played it. I was just saying, like, if you thought it'd be good, you know, we could jump into it.
So, like, all right, like, all hyperbolic joking aside, it does something that I have always wanted from an RPG, but I have never experienced before. And that is the answer to the question, what happens to literally everybody you meet 10 years later after you've done your big, like, the world has been saved bullshit? Like, every single character that appears in this game that lives through it is in that game in some capacity or another, and you get to find out what happens to them. And, like, you get closure to so many stories, and so many characters get, like, happy endings or, like, just endings in general. And, like, I don't know, there's been very, very, very few RPG experiences that offer me that kind of, like, complete fulfillment from a story. Like, we've experienced this story to its absolute conclusion. And, like, in that regard, I respect the shit out of it, because that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like it when they
you need a water. That's good.
I definitely like it when they pick up on something that they've already built on, especially in this situation where they're actually, like you said, trying to tie up any loose ends they left.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I mean, I've never played the game, but it would be interesting if we did that playthrough. It'd be a game that you played that I haven't.
Right, that's actually a first for RPGs. Because generally, if I've played it, you've definitely played it.
Right, I have it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, it's so the criticisms I do have, not to like sour the punch before you try it, but just like this is just off of my memory from my time playing it when it came out, because I got it like day it came out, because I had played Final Fantasy X and I loved 10. I was just like, I need to get more spirit in my veins. And, so, it's Charlie's Angels through the lens of Final Fantasy, and we need to be real about that. It is straight Charlie's Angels.
I think you gave me that analogy before, now I think about it. It does make sense, though. And
if you're into that, you're going to love it. If that's your vibe, if you're into, like, the girl power squad thing, which, to be fair, I've softened on the idea since then. It's definitely a lot of, like, girl power shit, and, like, that's pretty underrepresented in games, so I'm not going to hate on it, you know? Like, it'd be pretty shitty of me to be like, man, it's cool that you have this experience that is, like, unique to you, and, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna shit on it because it's different. That'd be pretty wrong of me. It'd be disingenuous to my own beliefs. That said, it's definitely a different vibe than this game. It is not the same game. And, like, going into that with that mindset is important, or you're gonna be disappointed kind of thing, you know?
Right.
It's kind of like, my opinion on Final Fantasy XII, which me and you were talking about this right before we started streaming, but my views on Final Fantasy XII and 8 are kind of contrary to the community opinion, which is, I think Final Fantasy VIII is a convoluted mess of gameplay with a decent story in the background and some pretty neat world building, where Final Fantasy XII has some really genuinely interesting gameplay mechanics that, because they were different, just kind of got shut down before they got a real chance to be, like, examined and taken advantage of, and I don't think it's fair. Also, in general, I think a lot of the criticisms the story gets is not terribly justified, because if you look at it for any length of time and really think about like the characters and their motivations and stuff, like it all holds up to scrutiny. It's just, I don't know. My biggest complaint, like some minor spoilers for Final Fantasy XII, but this is all like in the opening hour of the game, so I don't feel like it's terribly bad. So your main protagonist character, is named Vosh, and he... Vaughn, sorry, not Vosh. Vosh is fucking, Trigun. Whoops.
Vosh, right?
Yeah, it's
Vosh
Vaughn.
and Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn. It's Vaughn.
Yeah. And the other guy is Bosch.
Yeah, Bosch. Yeah, you're right. But anyway, his character, I've seen it get panned multiple times for like not having a reason to be there, or like not having a motivation to be in the main plot. But like, here's the thing: the opening cutscene shows his brother who he is like the spitting image of, and he loves, and is his only surviving family, going off to war, and like not dying, but being wounded in such a way that he's basically a vegetable until he dies, and they like both lose their home, and he's basically living on the streets now. And like, this character is presented with an opportunity to fight the Empire that like ruined and took his brother and home and everything away from him, and like people don't give that like credence as valid like motivation to go to war. Like, what more do you need? Like, how much of a motivation do you need besides your own brother being like crippled and maimed and like left unable to respond to anything?
What's up with that Kimahri guy?
And now you're being offered
We'll talk
like
later.
the opportunity to find the person directly responsible and stick your sword at him. Like, it's just, the motivation and everything is right there. It's just, I don't understand why people aren't even acknowledging it. It's all explained in like the first hour of the game.
It is. I feel like a lot of people maybe like just pan out and they forget that all that just all that synapsis and the shit that's dropped on their face about Vaughn in the beginning. Because I mean, Vaughn is pretty much.
We're not getting XP anymore.
I would say you didn't feel like he had enough character growth. Like, even though you knew that stuff about his brother, his attitude, I guess, that was portrayed through almost all the cutscenes and throughout the game, he kind of had a backseat, or it almost seemed like he was overly positive even during the like more serious parts of the game. Does that make sense?
I mean, I guess I could see that, but like, I don't know. I could say the exact same thing about Titus. Titus is completely unaware of what is going on for most of the game and is uncomfortably chipper the entire time for it. And like, it's played off for serious story stuff later, but like, this character does the exact same thing and is like adored for it, and I don't understand. And also, I don't remember that character being like that unnecessarily bright. Maybe it's just like my own memory coloring it, but like, having played the shit out of that game, I don't really recall that characterization of him. Like, optimistic, sure. He wanted to be, his whole motivation was like, he wanted to be a sky pirate and like escape a life of inadequacy and be among the skies and be free. That's some like Luke Skywalker shit. So like, of course he should be optimistic and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because Luke Skywalker was optimistic and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed up until he fucking cut his father's hand off.
I really do like the portrayal of just the airships in 12, though. Kind of like, I like airships in almost every one of the games.
Oh, God.
But the
12 has my favorite
kind of
airships.
rendition, they were so great.
Like, 12 had by far my favorite airship design out of any Final Fantasy. Oh god, the big, like, spoilers, airships fight airships in a game with a shit ton of airships. Oh no. There's a scene later in the game where, like, they're all duking it out, and it's one of my favorite cutscenes from a Final Fantasy game. Alright.
That's like the one that looks very Star Wars.
Titus, what are you... Rude.
Style on you. Gotcha.
Don't mind me.
Hey, there's Rob.
Hey. Up, she look away.
Nope. Just looking at this island over here.
Looking at this huge tracts of land.
Oh, that's just the ocean.
Up. Dude, just yoinked his fucking things back. Man, Titus really is like an entitled celebrity. He just walked up, did a somersault off that dude. Like straight up did a handstand on his shoulders and was just like, give me your shit. Like what a bold move. What up,
Do a
Paul?
quick flip onto the banister and then steal your binoculars.
First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though,
Oh, that's
we must
a pretty
crowd up here
bird.
at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too. So you come along, yeah?
Yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
He's right. It is a great
Don't
plan.
look at me.
No, Titus, stick up for your friend, you piece of shit. He fed you and gave you a house after he pushed you in a river full of piranhas and blackmailed you into playing on his sports ball team. Okay, maybe he's not a great friend. Hold on. I need to reassess.
It was a pretty good deal, I think.
Yeah.
He went on a limb. He just was like, hey, go to the temple and just do everything that those priest guides tell you not to do. Just disobey all the traditions.
All of them.
No big deal.
See, look at that bird. That is a beautiful bird. Come back here, bird. I want to be your friend. I don't care about saving the world anymore. I just want to hang out with these birds. And these dolphins.
These HG birds.
You want to use
These
the binoculars?
remastered
Yes.
birds.
No way. Remember what you did last time? See? He's right.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I don't blame him at all. Like, if anything, him even entertaining you and asking you if he wanted to is like super nice of him and unnecessary.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
this is him. This is him.
Yeah.
This is the guy. Do we have enough?
Sell all me names.
We have enough shillings for this fat bloke.
My name's not Owaka.
Don't look like you got much money either.
Hey, I beat up a shit ton of dogs.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd.
Don't take
Merchant
that
extraordinary.
sound bit out of context and do anything with it. It would be terrible if there was just a sound clip
Well,
floating around of me saying I beat the shit out of dogs.
Yeah, you've never done that, dude. Don't wish that on yourself.
No, I would. I've never done that. That's fucking. I love dogs. I love all animals. I think people who like abuse animals are kind of the fucking worst.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
Oh,
Cool, Luzu. I wasn't gonna ask about your dumb plan.
Lucy, don't care about your plan.
Well, I'm going in. I'm going in here. Let me in. Fine.
Lucy's dropping bangers.
All right. What's in here?
All right,
Tell me.
I think this might be where we talk to that Oka guy.
Get a ram a day. Fuck your suitcase. He seems real sick, yeah? I'm hiding over here because I'm going to get sick too if I keep watching him. Yeah, you know what? That's the most reasonable thing I've ever heard out of your mouth. And admittedly, I've only ever read like 3 collective lines of dialogue from you. Hey, bud.
Hey, Keepa's the shit, dude. And Butter.
Kiba is actually one of the more decent goalies in the game. I used to know like all the Woodsball stats. Hell yeah.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, why are there
Dang.
birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo?
Nope.
What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Damn.
I can't believe they didn't have chocobos
Miracles
in
and oddities were
Xanarkand.
starting to become daily routine on this trip.
I love the little moments of like introspective lines from Titus. They like really bring his character to life because you always get like this little running dialogue of what he's thinking, like non-obtrusively.
Well, he's just slowly but surely letting everybody know the plot of The Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah. Dude, spoilers.
Spoilers for Final Fantasy X and The Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Although, as long as we don't explain how that's spoilers. Alright, Awaka, talk to me.
Someday, the name of what? Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to let.
Yeah. How much we have to give him? Theoretically? If we, uh-oh. It says our stream has disconnected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello?
La da da da
There
da.
we are. There we are. Okay, so me and you are back. Now we just need for the stream to reconnect.
Uh-oh.
My internet went out for just a second. As soon as it's reconnected,
It's all good.
I'm still standing there talking to Awaka.
Do you think it's 1,000 or I'm trying to think how much?
Just look it up real quick. Be like, how much do you need to pay Awaka by certain points? Attempting to reconnect.
I gotcha. We might be a little late.
Okay, confirm go live. And alright. An error occurred. Okay. We are
We're live again?
no. It's telling me I have out of date video drivers? I think we just hit a sudden tech wall because my internet cut out midstream. Luckily, we're at a save point and pretty much the point where we were planning on stopping for the night anyway, and we were at an hour, but like, I guess what we'll do is hit, like, whenever... Here, I'm gonna stop recording.